Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. Sunday afternoon, the Miami Marlins won their second in 3 tries against the Mets as they beat the Mets 4-3 in a back-and-forth game. Mets had a 3-2 lead going to the 8th. Tyler Clippard came in. He's usually been automatic. He wasn't today.
Well, he hasn't given up a run in his career here at Marlins Stadium. Well, he gave up 2 tonight. Protecting a 1-run lead in the 8th, pinch hitter Justin Bohr, the big, powerful left-hand hitter, got a changeup out over the middle, hit it in the second deck to tie the ball game. The Mets would come back in the 9th, Gary, and they had their opportunity with the bases loaded.
They had the bases loaded. Travis d'Arnaud grounded into a double play. He was batting for Kevin Plawecki, and instead of leaving d'Arnaud in the game, Anthony Recker came in the game to catch the bottom of the 9th.
And ironically, Recker, who was a very good defensive catcher, in the 9th inning with Clippard starting the inning, he leads off with a strikeout that Recker didn't block properly. He tried to backhand it, went to the backstop, rolled a wild pitch. That started the inning. Gordon started with a base hit to right field, first and third, had to walk the bases loaded, and then you had that Prado and Clippard matchup.
If you had to go in the bullpen and say, I want one guy out there to execute some pitches in that situation, with Prado up there, who's, he's going to put the bat on the ball, it's Tyler Clippard, because he can mix him up and he can throw whatever he wants to. And, it was one of those classic great battles that you'll have in the game of, that particular at bat.
We've faced each other a lot in the past, and he's got a good idea of what I'm bringing to the table, trying to speed him up, slow him down as much as I could in that count, with being aggressive in the zone. And he did a good job of battling a lot of tough pitches off, and got one out there in the outfield deep enough.
Martin Prado, 12 pitch at bat, lined one to left field. Yoenis Cespedes able to reach up and grab it. His desperation throw a little too late, and Prado had his second walk-off hit in the series. This game began with Steven Matz's return to action. Matz was not at his best. His fastball command was off. He went 5 1/3, gave up 2 runs, left with a blister.
He left with a blister. He was a little bit rusty, and I think a little bit hyped up. I thought he battled through and threw a good ball game. He would have stayed in the game if it wasn't for the blister. He was fine. He got an out when he had the blister, when the blister developed.
It should be good to go. I think it was the right move to, I could have kept on pitching with it, but, I think Terry made a right call and, shutting it down, because, if it gets worse, then that's when you get into trouble.
You could tell he was a little rusty in the first inning, but after that, I thought he threw the ball very, very well. It was good to have him back out there and let him have a feel for what he's got to do, and he's going to be a real good pitcher. I mean, he got all his pitches through some great changeups today, so hopefully we get the finger repaired and get him back out there.
So it went to the middle relief. One good thing, the middle relief came through today. Robles and Reed did the job today, but it was just too much Marlins late in the game. They came back. Give the Marlins credit. They're a team that's going nowhere, and they played the Mets as if they were fighting for a pennant.
We lost a couple tough ones here, but there's no reason to affect us moving forward. We knew that this was going to be a series whenever you're playing and the standings are this close. You play the team that's right ahead of you, or the team right behind you. It's going to be a big series.
Really the first bad day Clippard's had as a Met. So now the Mets go to Washington to start a big 3-game series on Labor Day afternoon. John Neese against Max Scherzer on Monday. Our coverage begins with Pepsi pregame live at 12:30 Monday afternoon on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.